Hello YouTube and fellow Minecraftians, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today is a detailed tutorial on caves and different kinds of cave designs and underground ideas and secrets that you could possibly put into your builds that would possibly really help you in the future. Because while we're judging on the server, we really like to see detail and underground detail and substance is a really big thing for me, at least. I like to see a lot of underground stuff. So first of all, we're going to look at the Hobo Cave. This is the very basic and generic kind of cave. It's just you kind of look in, you just got a mixture of dark stone, normal stone, and then at the end you just got a little place for someone to sit at a fire with some fish and lay down and sleep and do his thing. But yeah, that is our Hobo Cave design. There is a lot better Hobo Cave designs, but this is just my little, they're not supposed to have a whole bunch of stuff, just like a few things here and there. Makes sense, I think. Let me just get some light, just in case it does get dark. Actually, I don't even have shaders on, so let me turn shaders on first. There we go. And so now that we have shaders on, we should be able to enjoy this a little better. So anyway, this is the Goblin Cave, if you look here. By the way, guys, if you want to come see this project, go ahead and warp arc. It's in the same vicinity as all the other of my details, all the other detail things. Anyway, this is my Goblin Cave. This is based off of my Goblin Cave on my Grey Ridge plot. You got little goblin houses. This is where all the goblins would sleep, is in these little house things in here. And then, so you have three little places for them to live, and then at the end is where the main feasting hall would be for these goblins. This is a little, it's not even a village per se, it's more like just a small little community where they all just kind of are together. But yeah, that is what this is. And yeah, basically, also for some of you, a lot of you might have forgotten that there is this crystal metadata. This is actually ice. So if you take normal ice, here, let me just go ahead and turn off chat. There we go. Now if you take ice, where is it? Right there. Take ice. You go ahead and place that, and then you switch through the biomes. You get this, and with that you can change the biome of it and make it into red, green, blue, all kinds of different colors, and it really works well, I think. That doesn't work well, but yeah. This is my goblin design, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And also I use a lot of clay, a lot of hardened clay in the walls, and I think it works out pretty well. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to head from our Goblin Cave to our, which is our next, we're going to go to the Excavation Cave. This was built by Archmage. I had some people help me. But anyway, the point behind this is that, say that a civilization was digging through a mine, or maybe they found a entrance to a cave, and this is to an even ancienter civilization, and they're excavating it to see what this civilization was. Just think of a modern day archaeologist, the same kind of thing as that. And they're just kind of looking through to seeing what the history of whatever civilization this was, what was down here. But as you can see, you go back here and then it looks like they're digging out some gravel. And it looks pretty good. Archmage did a very good job with that. Alright, now this is my Bandit Cave. This is, you could duel this as a pirate cave, even a military camp or rebel cave, anything you want. But basically you just have an area where all the bandits or soldiers or whatever can all just sleep. You got all these beds, you got the gray beds, you got the normal hay beds, and they're all just around doing their thing. You got a fire in the middle, roasting a pig or something. That would be cool, like a roast pig. Stefan, what if there's a way to make a cobweb texture of a pig across from one side to the other, and it looks like it has a stick through it? Maybe a biome version that goes on top of a table, and then a biome version that goes over a fire pit. That would be awesome. A roasting pig. Oh my goodness, Stefan, do it. But anyway, off that subject. This is where the bandit leader would live. It's not very detailed in here. I kind of just rushed it, but you know, just got the basic idea. You got some gold, you got his bed there, some weapons, and a little place of storage, and etc. But that's where the bandit leader would be. And you got this little like sort of like divider wall there. But basically, the cave is very you know, very basic. There's really nothing nothing special. I try not to use too many like biomes, because biomes, especially since I have it laid out like this going downwards, screws everything out up, below, and above. So now this is a troll cave. Troll cave this was built by Archmage, and this is actually really, really good. I really like this cave. This is one of my, probably my favorite. I'm not my favorite, but I do really like it. He did a good job. He had some gold in the end, so it looks like he's hoarding some gold. Got some meat and excuse me, some heads. So yeah, I don't want to mess with this troll. He's, you know, very typical rip your limbs off kind of person, kind of thing. And then so now we've gone from our troll cave. Now we're going to go to the fantasy cave. This is, I actually have 3 fantasy caves, but this is the first of them. This is the sort of like the typical mushrooms down here, and then you go to the end and there's like an altar. You know, basically when you make a cave like this, it always makes sense to have some sort of like end goal, like something that is different at the end. And for this, I decided that I want to put some runes down, and that works out pretty well because runes are like, you know, it sort of gives you the idea of something like powerful or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, we'll go off that. So then, yeah, that is our fantasy cave. And then we go to what is called a dwarven cave, or what I called a dwarven cave. You go down this, and then this is what I would consider like a dwarven town or whatever. You just have like a network of caves, and just like you have like manor houses and different houses like above ground, like you have farmhouses and such, like the same thing would be for like a dwarven city or town. You just have a cave system, and it's kind of like moles or ants, you know, each has their own home. But anyway, this is like one little break off from the main cave system, home of Gregory Shortlegs. And then this is where Gregory Shortlegs would be, and then this would be sort of like his home here. I don't have any interior. I didn't do any interior. I just blocked it off because that's tertiary. It doesn't matter to do the interior. But anyway, this is Gregory Shortlegs forge. He's a blacksmith, typical for a dwarf, right? Home of Gregory Shortlegs. So yeah, hopefully you can get some inspiration from that. Now this was built by VictorComix, and this is Alice's rabbit hole. And so you go down this, and it's sort of like, I really like this kind of cave design. It's just really detailed, lots of stuff. Like, it's just overly detailed. And but anyway, you just kind of head down the rabbit hole, just detail everywhere, just random things, and then you come down here and Victorious Comixus, Lord of Doom, 1103 to 1214. So anyway, yeah, lots of random detail, and this works. This can work well, depending on the theme of whatever you're building. You could do something like this, but you could definitely do a cave like this part here. This works really well, and lots of mushrooms. So yeah, but anyway, that's number 8. This is number 9, the ice cave. So basically, it's very dark. That's why I have the torch in the first place, because you know, you guys can't see through this cave. But what? Oh my goodness, this is all supposed to be ice. Okay. How did that, I don't know how that all melted. That is really odd. I had no fire down here. Okay, well anyway, this is all supposed to be ice. So here, fill our ice 20. There we go. And you know, it's not how it's supposed to look, but I don't know what happened. I don't know why it melted. But anyway, yeah, this is supposed to be a little ice lake down here, a little ice pond. And then you get back here, and this is like sort of like, say someone lived here, but then like a polar bear came down and then chewed the guy to bits. And this is his fire here. You got some bones on the wall. So this used to be used by, like, say, some kind of like Indian race, like some, not Indian, but like, you know, I don't know, like a group of people that aren't very technological. I forget the word. I don't know. Primitive. Yes, primitive people. Yes, and they just put bones everywhere. So anyway, this is the cave that we're going to be working on together. This is the, I decided I wanted to do a Grotto Cave, and sort of like a Skyrim kind of theme. As you can see, you got some pine trees in here, and we're going to just be detailing this up, and I kind of have like this weird little wall thing on at the end. It's kind of like a little altar that I decided I wanted to make. But we're going to go ahead and turn shaders off, and let's go ahead and try to put some detail in here. Now my version of detail is lots and lots of grass and flowers and kind of thing. Kind of like the fantasy cave up there, but yeah, but anyway, we're just going to be throwing in some stuff like this. Lots of tall grass, because you would have tall grass because, you know, there wouldn't be a lot of like trimming down here. No one would really trim it, so it would just grow. Well, it wouldn't grow in the first place because, you know, it's in a cave, but, you know, whatever. It's fantasy. Fantasy. Do you guys understand? So let's just go ahead and throw some grass back there. With grass there, maybe some there. I would like to put something up here. So maybe this would actually be an interesting little feature, is have like a little seat here where someone can sit, or, you know, obviously someone can sit, and then we can put a spruce thing like this, and we'll put it right there would be a good spot. I just gotta get back here. There we go. And we'll go ahead and put some flowers right there. But anyway, right there would be another item frame, and then say this person likes to play music, and let's go ahead and put a harp right here. There we go, a harp. And now this person can play some music, whoever it is. Maybe it's a fawn or something, I don't know. Just use your imagination. That's what fantasy is based around, pretty much. And now another thing that I really want to add is these sort of like they're like a jungly kind of flower. There, those flowers right there. Let me see if I can grab that. Yes, I can. Perfect. And we're just going to go ahead and place these around. They're really nice detail, and they work well, I in my opinion. So let's go ahead and put one there, there. I just hope that these provide you with some inspiration for whatever caves that you want to do. Like, I could just do a normal cave. Like, someone asked me to do just a normal cave, but the thing with that is there's really nothing special about it. Like, there wouldn't be anything, like, you can just get your normal cave ideas from, like, what you see here, like what I have here, and hopefully that will help you out. But yeah, I just decided that I want to do like fantasy caves and different things like this, and I think it works out better in the end because it just has, you know, more to it. Okay, very nice, neataroonie. Okay, lots of these flowers. We're just trying to find any open spot pretty much, and then fill it in with the flowers. So maybe one there. I put some grass there, and maybe some grass there. And I think that looks pretty good. Now we could go ahead and hang some vines, but nah, that doesn't, we don't want to make it look like too much like the other cave over there. So what else could we add into this sort of Grotto Cave? I'm trying to think, because my idea for this cave is to sort of have it as a Utopia kind of thing, where everyone's all happy and there's no war or fighting or whatever. So there's really, it's like pretty much just one with nature kind of thing. Okay, we're just gonna use that. And there we go, got a little board there, maybe some messages, some things that you know, important that they need to know. I guess we could do, I don't know. See, I don't know what else we could do here. We got some glowstone there. I mean, it's not very, you know, animal skins there doesn't really seem very good. Iron, I don't know. That altar just looks weird to me, but yeah. Let's go ahead and put ferns down on the rest of the open grass areas. Just like that. Just throw the ferns down. I guess mushrooms would work as well if, you know, the areas that you can't really put anything else. So like there, let's put some there, and there. But yeah, and we got to figure out a way to detail the roof here. Like maybe we'll have like roots coming through or something. I think roots coming through would actually be a good idea. And maybe like, or maybe upside down trees or something. I don't know. Yeah, forget that. Okay, there and there, and then there. I'll just go ahead and do the entrance to this later on off screen because you guys probably don't want to see that because it's be a little boring. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do a few little roots coming down. Not really too much, just like this kind of stuff. Just kind of looking like there is trees up above that grow down into this little area, utopian area. There we go, got some there. Maybe something here. Got it growing down. Okay, so we got 2 trees. And then, like, see, optimally, this should be open into the sky here. But since we're way underground, we can't do that, unfortunately. But yeah, a grotto is typically an area where it's open to the outside, but it's, like, deep underground, pretty much. It's just, like, this big open cave where, yeah, trees are. It's kind of Skyrim. Like, think about Skyrim. That's kind of what I'm basing it off of. Another thing that I just thought of that we can add in is a cherry blossom tree. So let's go ahead and just do something like this really quick. Like, we'll just get some, like, it's just going to be a small cherry blossom tree. And then, okay, we'll go ahead and do this. And so this will be our cherry blossom tree right here, and then maybe a couple of roots coming out like that. And we'll do that. There's really nothing else we could do with that. And then, so our cherry blossoms will be right like here. So this is like a really like great way of sprucing up the inside here. So we'll make sure we'll keep that biome. But anyway, the cherry blossom tree will go right here and just kind of throw it together. Now hopefully we don't screw any biomes up above. So when you guys come to see this later on, or if you do, the other caves don't get all screwed up, but whatever. This is what we're doing right here. And there we go. And there we go. Okay. So yeah, a small little cherry blossom tree that will add in that detail. Like, it's like sort of like an eye catcher. You walk in and like you look over and then boom, pink tree. And you're like, whoa. It just really sets apart from the rest, and you can see it from everywhere. Like, especially here, that's a really neat spot to see it. And then maybe even, I mean, it would be great to have more birds, but let's just go ahead and put some birds down here. Okay, we don't want a crow, we want a blue jay. So let's try a blue jay here. Yep, blue jay there. Let's just put some more birds around there, here. So this is basically, just think of, you know, lots of birds chirping and doing their thing. Very happy birds. Lots of little details like that. Is there anything else that we can add into this thing? Flower pot. Flower pots are pretty good, like, sort of like, what am I trying to say? Sort of like an accent detail. They're just sort of there. They're not like anything super special, but they're just kind of there to impress, to add that little background kind of detail thing. And then while we're at it, we might as well add some kind of like death in here. There we go. We'll just add a skull, right? We don't want it straight like that. There we go. A skull. Oh my, a skull. It's terrible, right? You can't have a skull in this utopia. But yeah, so this is our grotto, and I hope you guys enjoy this. It was very interesting to build. I don't usually build this kind of stuff. You know, this is not my kind of thing, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's see what it looks like in shaders. And we'll turn my light on. Yep. So this is what it looks like in shaders, and it's not bad looking. Got some hanging lanterns that light up the way. And then, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys got some inspiration from this video. Someone had suggested that I go ahead and do this sort of like cave detail video, and I thought it was a good idea, so that's what I did. And also, guys, don't forget to go ahead and follow me on Facebook and Twitter. That's where you're going to see a lot of updates, and I ask you questions like this, like what do you guys want me to do for my next detail tutorial, etc. And then if you guys reply to me over there, I look through your comments, and it helps me out deciding on what I want to do next. And let's see if this has melted again. It has not melted. Why did it melt? I don't know. But yeah, guys, definitely go follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And look forward to seeing you guys next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and till next time, bye-bye.